It is day 17 of our 30-day yoga swing challenge. Thank you for coming back and joining us. I'm really appreciating and enjoying the comments below, so please do stick with it and keep it up. I wanted to go a little bit deeper into the core strengthening again today with some details about the importance of opening and aligning the spine and strengthening the muscles around the vertebrae from that place of alignment. So we're going to do a few different variations. Today, as we begin, like normal, we'll do a little bit of a review, and then we'll go ahead and jump into a new practice. So let's go ahead and put the swing behind our back. And with the swing nice and low, at the lower part of the ribs, we sit back into our sumo squat and warm up. Now, as we warm up, I want you to immediately get that lift of the sternum and tuck of the pubic bone and the pelvis so you get that maximum space in the front of the body. As you drop your hips straight down, you can use your arms to engage and keep your hips relaxed. So we're playing with that combination of engaged but relaxed. Then we keep our arms around the swing. Let's go ahead and hug here and grab for the leg loops. We're going to put them at the ankles for our floating Buddha. I'm going to show you the upright position for what I call rowing, and then I will show you the upside down position for the core strengthening, which I call scissors. Okay, so slowly warm up the spine. Go ahead and rotate from side to side, doing some windshield wipers by pushing one foot down and then the other foot down. So we're alternating the feet. Okay, so from here we're going to come through center. We're going to use our feet to shift the leg loop to the arch. It's really important to put the leg loop on the arch of the foot, and that way you have a little bit more engagement through the legs. You can press down a little bit more strongly that way. Okay, we're going to hold on to the swing, push our hips towards the sky and lean back like we do in ladle. And then from here we're going to crunch. So our hands are going to be relaxed, and what we're going to do is pull our knees into our chest and then extend on an inhalation and expand, and exhale, squeeze the knee into the chest. Go ahead and expand, and then squeeze. So my hands are sliding up and down. I'm not really grasping, but I'm letting them move just for stability. If you wanted to do a harder version, you can actually point your hands forward, level with the earth, and then crunch, but that's much harder, and that could actually make you cheat a little and strain the neck, and I want you to use your core. So we inhale and expand the belly. Exhale, squeeze and crunch. Hands sliding up and down just for stability and crunch. Okay, if you do 50 of these every day, you will have an amazingly strong core. But if you do 10 a day, you'll be on your way. Okay, so that's called rowing. And then when you're ready, you can just expand. If we release the feet nice and slow, the leg loops will come off without the hook. Okay, I'm going to come out of my sumo squat and turn around so you can see me when I'm upside down. I'm going to start out the same way. You guys don't have to turn around. I just want to show you what it looks like. So go ahead and stay in your floating Buddha, and you can go ahead and take the leg loops and put them back on the ankles. Okay, so let's just take a moment to pause and release the hips. Open up the back, and we're going to start the same way. Come through center, and I would suggest doing either one or the other. You can do both, but it's unnecessary. You can just choose one or the other. Okay, so now when I'm in ladle, you can see me. Hi. Okay, so once I'm here, I make sure the swing is in a good spot. We're going to bring our legs wide and around. We talked about changing planes last time a little bit. So we have to bring our legs wide and then bend the knees to hook them in front. So the front is the same plane as your face. Make sure your legs come wide and around and hook. The swing is going to be, like we learned how to do in the inversion, the swing is going to be hitting the inner thighs, and the feet are going to be in front of you here. If your feet are behind you, bring them in front of the swing, and then you can release the leg loops and hold them in your hands. From here, the easier sit-ups to do from the inverted position are crunches. You can do some bicep curls and crunches at the same time and make sure you're bending at the hip flexors. So we're getting the tractioning of the spine out of the pelvis. So there's lots of length through the side body and torso. And then from there, we're going to start to bend at our hip flexors, not the waist, but the hip flexors to really strengthen the core. And it's going to hit all the muscle groups. I like to do this with wide legs, a little bit more challenging. See if you can find your balance there. So that way we're coming level with the earth when we come up. Just do 10 of those if you can, nice and slow. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale, expand. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale, expand. We get the arm strength at the same time. Okay, and then from here we're going to go into the harder ones. Okay, so we're going to come up and balance. Balance is when you make an L shape with your body. So my back is level with the earth. And then I'm going to scissor. I'm using my hands like stabilizers. You know, I'm using them for control. You can do a wrist wrap if you need a little bit more control. That's okay. Either way. See if you can do 10 scissor kicks. These are much harder than when you do scissors on the ground. After you do 10, we're going to scissor kick down, nice and slow and with control. Let's do a couple more. Make sure you're bending at the hip flexors and squeeze on the way up. Inhale, and then exhale. So inhale, scissor. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, scissor. Okay, and then when we're ready, we're just going to scissor kick down and come to sit. Stay there. I'm going to just get up and turn around to have a conversation with you, but stay in your sumo squat. It's really important to take time after doing any of the inversions to get used to and acclimate to the shift in the energy field, plus the blood and oxygen flowing to the different parts of the body. You'll really feel a lot of power and strength starting to be activated in the core from doing these exercises. So that's a little bit more advanced core strengthening for you today. I really appreciate you joining us. We're going to be back tomorrow. Please do continue to leave your wonderful comments, and I'm looking forward to giving away a swing at the end of the month. Again, I'm Jen Healy. This is Aerial Yoga Play. Find us at aerialyogaplay.com with our AYRx Yoga Swings. Namaste.